Well, I normally have a chart with me. It was in my other vehicle. And you may have seen it, Investors Business Daily put it out. It's a chart that sets in chart form the healthcare law. It actually looks like a bowl of spaghetti. Almost non-decipherable. But the worst part of it is it costs the American people not only their choice in health care, not only some of the best care in the world that should be made easier to achieve as opposed to more difficult to achieve, but it also exhibits in clear color the taking away of individual choice. Choice that ought to be made between a doctor and the patient for the best of their care. And then reform taking place with things like encouraging health savings accounts and expanding those. Giving the opportunity for the first time for association health plans where small businesses can join together in economy of scale and meet the needs of their employees if they choose to do that at a reduced cost. The same as the big three. There ought to be opportunities for individuals who purchase health care to receive the same tax benefit that we give the businesses. Why not pat them on the back as well and say, attaboy, attagirls, for doing what you really ought to do and being responsible? Why shouldn't we be able to purchase health care across state lines? The legislation that I offered on health care reform did all of the above. If Speaker Pelosi would allow it to even have a hearing in committee for the year and a half it sat there or so. And then it also did tort reform to try to reduce frivolous lawsuits by saying, let's put a cap on non-economic damages. So it's not a lottery system to see how much you can make if you happen to achieve it in the court of law. Those are things that we could do that are simple concepts that the American people, I believe, would get behind and say, yeah, we said we believe in health care reform, we just didn't believe in the government takeover of health care. And those are the things that encourage us to be consumers of our health care, be responsible for our health care, and do the right thing. So that's what I'm proposing. I'm saying I will, if given the opportunity, work from day one to repeal the Obamacare plan and to replace it with patient-centered, free market approach to the greatest health care available in the world. On the issue of energy, I offered an all-of-the-above energy plan that sat in a committee for a similar period of time. Not even considered by the committee. We offered again, sure. We need to be independent in our energy from the rest of the world. But the cap and trade energy tax is not the way to go. That punishes the taxpayer. It punishes the business person. It increases the costs. It reduces the variety of energy resources that we have, and ultimately puts us more at risk of being subservient to other countries to supply our energy. And in the case even of our security, when we can't supply because of environmental regulations, we can't use liquefied coal fuel, produce it here in the United States for our new age fighter jets, we have to buy that from Saudi Arabia. That's not the way to secure our nation. So it goes beyond simple energy to also our defense capabilities, our security capabilities. Mark Schauer strongly supported cap and trade, even after his colleague John Dingell said, this is not a little tax. These are his words. This is not a little tax. It's a great big tax. I think the American people are smart enough, they've seen that. So they look at that, they look at the stimulus plan that only stimulated government jobs when Mark Schauer promised with a vote for that and other things that he would produce 109,000 jobs here in Michigan, almost 8,000 jobs in the 7th District alone. And we've seen 70,000 jobs leave Michigan net. We've seen almost 10,000 jobs vanish from the 7th District. Yeah. It's not working. So that's why I'm in the race. And that's why so far we've had strong support, and we want to keep that going. And I hope that I can gain your support if I don't have it. And if it takes some further discussion, I'm willing to do that. And that's why we're here today. Questions or comments?